Because of the outstanding issues, there are some of the provinces that have not completed their playoffs or their schedules yet. So we thought that the best thing to do, given the combination of the legal issues as well as the incomplete fixtures that have not been played, we've rescheduled the playoffs to sometime early July. We're still trying to determine the date. I'll probably have that date by sometime today, at the latest tomorrow, so we can advise everyone when these playoffs will take place. We've tried since, I think, February, from about mid-February, to make sure that we enforce the rules as much as we can early on in the season, long before the end of the season. But still, nevertheless, some of these things crop up, as they always do, on issues of promotion and relegation. So the contests, or the contestation, the legal contestation, is around mostly the playoff and relegation status, with other teams also who are sitting somewhere below or above, who may be affected by these outcomes, also coming in as filing amicus briefs, in essence, to try and protect their own position. So it's a bit of a problem that we're sitting with, trying to adjudicate all of the cases. But we have been dealing with these cases in all 9 provinces, holding local disciplinary sessions, and some of these are going to appeal. So we thought the best thing to do is, instead of scheduling and then telling people later that we have to reschedule, let us rather schedule it at a time when it's safe for us to know that we can conclude these playoffs. The provinces that have completed is Gauteng, Mpumalanga, and Eastern Cape. They have completed. All of the others, they are close to completion, but because of some disciplinary issues that's holding up the process, is the reason why we decided to shift the playoffs and let them complete these, either both complete the fixtures as well as finalize all of the disciplinary issues, that all of the contentious issues. And to be safe, we'll then do the playoffs in July. We are then going to, in this off-season, do what we call a constitutional workshop with not just the clubs, but also with our structures in the various regions. We're trying to put something together now, but it will be in this off-season. So before the next season starts, we would have done a thorough legal workshop with all of our structures, just to really get to them, to understand how to apply the rules a little better and know what it is that they face when they enter the league. That is a problem, and it has been discussed. So we said we will have to do that. We are ourselves doing a SAFA constitutional workshop also in the middle of July to do a constitutional workshop, and we thought we will probably have to do a thorough training around that constitutional Congress on dealing with a better understanding of our rules and how to apply our competition rules, because I think all of these things have everything to do with people's understanding of the rules themselves. Take out from our other general coffers, not that we had much cash to begin with, but we have an obligation to run the league, and we've really done so without a sponsor. I think we're close to completing the league without a sponsor, but from the SAFA reserves that we've had. So it's been a very difficult year. What made it more difficult is the fact that I think through, for whatever the reasons are, the economic environment, for one, as well as reputational issues, the way people had been rubbishing the name of the organization had made a lot of sponsors very reluctant to associate with the Football Association at this time. So it's really created some serious problems for us. So it hasn't helped us to attract sponsorships, although there are a number of sponsors who are sitting in the wings who are ready to come on board, provided that we take care of the reputational issues. So we can't afford any more negativity in South African football, because it's going to kill the game. The potential sponsor is sitting there. So it's not a matter of we've finalized the discussions around this issue, so there's nothing more to discuss. It's a matter of timing now. When do we roll this thing out? Because we're not negotiating with anyone else. It's there. The sponsor is there. The problem is with all of the negativity that people constantly come up with around this association, it doesn't help us to bring these sponsors on board, because sponsors don't want to go and announce a sponsorship in the midst of all of this negativity. And so we really seriously have to do something about that. And whoever it is continues to rubbish the name of this organization is really creating problems for us, and as well as our ability to deliver on our mandate, as I said. So we're not negotiating with anyone. We finalized some time ago already the terms of this new sponsorship. The question is timing. In the midst of all of this negativity, it's really not very helpful, and we need to move beyond this thing that there is some financial problems.